Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kara, and today's video is going to be the unboxing of the Boxycharm for the month of September. I literally still cannot believe we are in September already of 2019. I feel like it's already going to be 2020 by the time I blink, it'll be 2020. It's just like flying by so fast. I have so many new exciting things happening in my personal life that I'm going to be sharing with you in the next couple weeks. I am just so excited and I can't wait to share them. I can't share them yet, but they're coming. I promise. It's so exciting. Anyways, if you're ready, let's go ahead and dive into the video. Okay, so I went ahead and did my makeup already just because there wasn't like a ton of stuff that I wanted to use on camera, but I want to go ahead and talk through the items and give you my thoughts on how I liked them or if I didn't like them. The first item is the Violet Voss Essentials Pro Series eyeshadow palette. So this one I did use on my eyes this morning. As you can see, it's a little bit dusty, but I was excited to get an eyeshadow palette from Boxycharm because I feel like we haven't really gotten an eyeshadow palette in a little while. With that being said too, these are just not like my everyday colors that I would wear. But I did put them on today. So I started with this one called Sand, and then I went into this one called Dusty Rose on my lid, and then I came into this one that's just called Gold, ironically enough, on the outer corners, and then I came in with this one called Cream on the inner corners to just make it pop a little. Always putting a lighter color in your inner corners makes you look a little bit more awake, and I have to go out and do a lot of errands today, so I'm like, I better look pretty awake. It did have a little bit of fallout. I did notice some down below under my eyes a little bit too, but for the most part they're super pigmented, and I feel like even though these are not my go-to everyday neutrals that I really like for my 9-to-5 job, that doesn't mean that I won't use these on the weekends. But these are actually very nice colors, and I'm digging these ones down, well, this is the way the palette goes, but down here on the bottom. I love these kind of like pink and purple tones. So I definitely did like this palette, and it retails for $29, so it's actually really affordable. And I've seen other YouTubers talk about the Violet Vosses, and this is my first one from Violet Voss, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, so to go hand in hand with the Violet Voss eyeshadow palette, this is the Moda Pro 5-piece deluxe eye kit. So I went ahead and tried to use some of these. We had gotten Moda brushes before in some of, I want to say it was Boxycharm. I get so many boxes that I get like mixed up on where I receive things, but I just kind of felt like those were more face brushes, and I just felt like they weren't as good quality. These actually feel really nice. The handle is almost kind of like a hard silicone, textured, and then you get 5 different ones. So you get, this one is the BMX 466 shade. This is the BMX 402 smudger, and as you can tell, some of them do have eyeshadow on them because I used that. This is the BMX 430 crease, and they actually do feel really nice and soft. They didn't really work very well for moving the product around, so I went ahead and used some of my other brushes that I know work and move product around a little bit easier. This is the BMX 420 detail. And then lastly is the BMX 498 line. That set is almost $28. I wouldn't really value these at $28. I still think my Luxie brushes are the best brushes that we usually get in beauty box subscriptions. I just don't really think these are at that standard. Next item is the Dr. Brandt Hydro Bi-Tick Recovery Sleeping Mask. Deeply hydrates and moisturizes to reduce redness and signs of irritation. So I love the Dr. Brandt No More Baggage for under your eyes, and I actually have not tried this. So I don't really get a lot of redness or irritation. Sometimes if I do my blackhead extractions with my magnifying mirror, Sometimes my face does get a little bit red, maybe it looks a little irritated, so maybe this would be a really good one to use after I do my extractions. So I'm super excited to get this one. The next item is the Laura Geller New York. This is the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Peach Glow. This one is the one I'm actually wearing today. You can kind of like see there. This one just looks like so pretty. I know my light's probably gonna wash it out a little. You can see it a little bit better there. It's definitely more of a peach tone. I just love powder illuminators. I just feel like they're easier for me to use and apply, but I definitely like this one. It's definitely not as pigmented as some of the other illuminators that I've tried before, but it's nice for a nice subtle illumination, for more of maybe like a daytime illumination versus more of like a nighttime going out illumination, because there is a difference. The last item is the MAC Frost Lipstick. This is in the shade, let's see, V96. I guess that's the shade. I thought they usually named them something. So this is the one I am wearing today. When I first put it on, actually yesterday, with the makeup I was wearing, because I wanted to try it, I put it on really, really thick and heavy, and it was just a little bit too of the shimmery kind of, I'll get up close in the mirrors or in the camera so you can see it, but I went a little bit lighter this time and I didn't really overline my lips. It just looked a little bit too orange shimmer for me for the daytime look I was looking for. But like all MAC, I really loved the way it feels. It glides on smooth, it feels nice. It's super pigmented, and the shininess, it lasted actually a really long time. I put something else on top of it and you could still see the shimmer from the lipstick. So I don't really see myself gravitating towards this shade. I kind of wish it was more of like, or like just a matte kind of coral shade. But it's nice to try something different, go out of your comfort zone. I felt with the eye look I did today, a little bit more on the warm side, that it would look nice. So, but I love MAC. You can never go wrong with anything MAC. So that's it for this month for Boxycharm for September. Got some really good items. I wouldn't say this is the best box I've ever received from them, but I would say it's probably it's a good one. And so the Boxycharm is $21 a month, and definitely, like, I don't know what the total is, but I'll put it down here. Obviously it's gonna be over $21. I mean, just the makeup brush set alone was almost $28. So you're definitely getting a good value for the $21 investment a month you're paying. So I highly, highly recommend Boxycharm to try different products and introduce yourself to new brands too, which is one of the reasons why I love doing beauty boxes, is to just try new brands and try new items that you might not necessarily gravitate towards too when you go to Sephora or Ulta. So if you have any questions about these items, go ahead and just drop me a comment below. I'd love to interact with you guys. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. Greatly appreciate it. I'd love to see new subscribers. And until next time, guys, bye.